Hello everybody, it's F1204 for another episode of Crisis Core Mission Videos. This will probably be the final one of this set, because, as you can see here, we're out of everything except the Great Cavern of Wonders. Yeah, gonna go in search of what? Genesis Challenge. Activity by Genesis troops have been confirmed deep in the caves yet again. They seem to be conducting a search inside the caves armed with new weapons. Head to where they were last seen and eliminate them. So yeah, we only have the Great Cavern of Wonders unlocked right now. Everything else we need to continue on in the story for. So yeah, it's surprising really. Costly Punch really helped out a lot in this case. But anyway, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish chests. 5-ish, wow, yeah, 5. We got the Phoenix down right by the start. We got a Poison Blade over there. The boss is in the left area. He's not at the end of the left area, but yeah, the enemies here are kind of tough actually. There are death machines and missile machines. The missile machines have 95,240 health. As you can see, they can do a lot of damage to you if you're in front of them. They can also stop you, or whatever. Yeah, it's bad. The point is it's bad, and the beast saucers have 13,848 health. Get a fat chocobo feather over there. The chest on the other side. Yeah, you can press square to zoom in and out. The chest on the other side here has a crystal orb. There's also an elixir past the boss, but I take the wrong path around and I get into the fight, so bad Dovey. Yeah, if you go around the other way, you can avoid them. But anyway, the boss here is a death machine BIS and a missile machine. Death Machine has 99,500, the Missile Machine has 95,240, and I somehow get out of this with my life, which is surprising. But we do get a Protect Ring out of that. Yay! Probably should have tried to do this mission after getting the Hammer Punch in the previous mission, like the To the End mission, because the protecting would have helped me out a bunch, but we got it pretty soon afterwards anyway. Genesis' new weapon. The new weapon suggests his arsenal seem to possess overwhelming power. These must be destroyed to hold the enemy's offensive moves that move to their position with all haste. But don't try to speak with all haste, because then you won't be able to get a word out. So this map is kind of a giant circular square thing. I don't know. 6 chests. The boss is on the top of the map on that bridge there, which is kind of rude considering what the boss is. But anyway, we get an adamantite there, and we're just going to follow the general path clockwise. You see we run into advanced head enemies over here. Yeah, if you remember, we have the Zentetskin materia equipped, so this is going to happen a lot. I mean, it has been happening a lot, at least in the last episode. We pretty much got a Zentetskin on every mission except for the Humbawa stuff. Still can't believe I beat the guy on Marlboro with it. That was an accomplishment. But yeah, the advanced heads have 18,620 health. And I think they can stop you. But yeah, you want to take a clockwise approach to that. You can actually get the chests. There's a crystal bracelet there. Once again, run into more of these guys. Just try to avoid them for a bit and then punch them. Gravity's not really gonna do you much good in this situation, just because all the enemies are robots. But energy is pretty good since the enemies do have less than 20,000 health. Energy will, slice them up. Usually do 2 hits per enemy or so, depending on where you shoot it from. Got Octoslash here, which will kill one of them. Yeah, very nice. I guess you could try to do the punch too, but energy lets you do it from a bit of a longer range, which gives you more leeway with dodging. There we go. Also, yeah, they can stun you, I believe. That's what we've been seeing. Energy. That seems to be the go-to thing. If you remember in the past, the big thing that the enemies did to you, Fat Chocobo Feather, big enemy thing that the enemies did to you was have death attacks which that will be returning, a Network Shop Duo, which is a new shop here that has the wizard bracelet though, so if you don't have that yet, I would suggest buying it. But yeah, it's not that great, especially for where it's placed in the game. We got the Black Hell there, and the boss here is a Grand Panzer tank with 380,486 health. You want to use energy to take out the little Panzer Junior Pluses, which have 16,000 health, and then try to punch it to death otherwise. Or if your HP is broken, just keep using energy, because energy will do a nice amount of damage in general to him. Problem is, he's gonna keep using eject over and over, like every 20 seconds or so. He's kind of rude. But energy does do a nice amount. The annoying thing, the little Panzer Juniors don't hit you, but they do heal him. So they're kind of like a counter energy, as you can see. But yeah, so just take them all out. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, he just keeps doing it again and again. Look how much they heal him, man. It's also very hard to run around when you're on the bridge here. I just want to let you guys know that. But luckily my HP got down, which means now I can just punch everything. We get a gravity materia of that. What's so good about a gravity materia? It's a mastered materia. Gives you magic plus 38. So that's really cool. I wish they'd given it to you with a better materia, but since it's gravity, it means that you can either just, you know, scale it, fuse it up, or just do something nice to it. In this case, I'm going to be fusing it up. I think I fused it with another gravity to make a Graviga materia, but anyway. Genesis super weapon. Genesis troops have readied stronger weapons. Only a soldier first class can survive their attacks, infiltrate the caves, and destroy the prototypes before they get the chance to go online. How does Genesis keep showing up in the caves here? Anyway, there are 6 chests here, mostly with really sucky stuff. I know they want to just try to populate the area here with, like, you know, treasures, but like a fire materia, really? And no, it's not mastered, as far as I know. Get a mithril here, which I guess you could always use those. Yay, I remembered to avoid the enemies there by going around the opposite direction. I got Gasol greens. The boss is in the upper left corner of the map, by the way. The chest over here has Blazara, which we have way too many of. And over here we get another crystal orb. They've been throwing those at us like crazy now. Okay. And one more on the way to the boss, and guess what it is? A fat chocobo feather, wow! But the boss here is actually going to be another one of the scorpion enemies, a Scarlet Pick, with 657,450 health. Unfortunately for him, and fortunately for us, it's one of those stupid enemies that keeps using the AP and MP fields, like the Guardian Eyes. Like, as long as you're behind it and you have Costly Punch, it's not gonna hurt you, and that's really pathetic. Like, I didn't even bother guarding from the AP and MP fields, because it would be more of a bother to do that. And now we're level 60. But yeah, I kind of feel bad for the AI, because it doesn't attack you if you're not in front of it, Magical Punch. Unlike the previous spiders, which would have their thing where they shoot the web at you and stuff like that, or just the regular EM field, you know? Oh, here's where I put the gravities together, okay. If you try to put it with Graviga, it gives you darkness for some reason. I don't really get that, but if you put it with another gravity, it gives you a Graviga, so yay. I have a stronger Graviga now. So yeah, on to the next mission. Wutai's best. Wutai troops thought destroyed have been sighted in the caves. Their best troopers have quietly moved to the lower levels of the caves. Their goals are unknown, but we must halt whatever plans they have. Vanquish the Wutai elites. So yeah, there's going to be a couple of Wutai here for the last 2 missions of the video. Yeah, this could actually be a tough one. You turn around, there is brigand's gloves over here. I'm surprised I didn't run into any enemies there. If you try to go back through the center, then you're going to get into an enemy fight, and the enemies will kill you. Got an X potion over there. The boss is in the upper left portion of the map in like the open room. And yeah, we got a magic pot, right? Nope. I was really excited because I thought we were going to get an item, but no, we didn't. Oh well. At least you could punch anything. The enemies here are the Crescent Unus Celsus, which has 62,208 health, and Latordanos that you can run into with 58,580 health. The Crescent Unus Celsus can use Death Missile, which is instant death, so I gave myself the safety bit. There's the boss over there. Status Word Materia. I gave myself the safety bit, which is a good idea to do. Also, that's always an enemy trigger. They also have this really annoying combo attack that you can't really, I don't know, you just have to, like, they're in large groups, so you have to keep running away from them, and it can get really, really frustrating because you can never really get a hit in, but you can one-shot them because they have 65,000 health. We get a Phoenix down over there. Luckily, I was able to get that guy as soon as we started, but the rest of these guys, as you can see, I'm on the defensive for 90% of the battle here, because you know, one of them always runs up to you, and they get their attacks in really fast, and they have very, very far range with those whatever the hex they have. Luckily, I get invincibility over here, but even with invincibility, they keep on stunning me with their attacks, and it stops my punch, and now I have too much health. I think, yeah, so I get Graviga out, and that starts working a little better. I think that what am I saying? That's no, I lost my train of thought. Oh, having like the endure status might be good because it prevents you from getting knocked over. So we had the twist headband, I think, helps you with that. I'm not the type of person that keeps changing equipment based on based on the exact like needs of each particular like area. Like, I like having a general equipment. How did we get through it but not past like the other side? I don't get that. What I'm trying to say is I like having like a set equipment and not having to keep changing for the situation. Yeah. But as you can see with 4 of them here, it's just really, really tough. Because they, like, every time you try to roll out of the way, they stun you, and it just keeps stacking. And this is with the Protect Ring on. And at least Zentetskin is leveled up, so now there's a ×9 chance. I would have laughed if that would have immediately gone to Zentetskin afterward. But yeah, I kill them, and coming up on the boss eventually over here. But yeah, this mission is tough because most of the rooms here have unavoidable enemy encounters. Yeah, it's really hard to try to figure when like a good time to strike is with those guys. But now we're gonna head up over here. There is a fat chocobo feather, surprise, and the boss over here. The Vajradhara Ashura, and also one of the stupid little Celsus enemies. The Vajradhara Ashura has like a Quake type attack there. He also has 305,000 health, so yeah, 3 punches and a bunch of backslashes should kill him, and we get the Escort Guard, which I think that was one of Eris's weapons in FF7. The Escort Guard in this game, which I had trouble finding it in my inventory for some reason or another, but it halves element, it nulls elemental damage, fire, ice, and electric. So the Dragon Omelet halves it, the Escort Guard nullifies it, and the Wizard Bracelet absorbs. So I don't know why, like, we have... Yeah, I don't know why it's giving that to us now, because this is way into the game to get something like that. It wasn't in the stores either, so it's really weird. In search of what, Dad? So the last mission of this video, no more Wutai. The Wutai in the caves have been eliminated. Let's take this opportunity to further explore the deeper levels. Monsters have been confirmed as present, so you must continue fighting as you move downward. Surprisingly, this is actually a much easier mission. Much easier mission than the previous one. There are 5 chests with random items in them. So you got a silver omelet there. The enemies here are the Iron Claw, Jack-o'-lantern, Horn Devil, and Mover EXs that we fought a little while ago in the last episode. So yeah, no more... It's weird, like, these aren't Wutai enemy, these are regular cave enemies, so I don't get it. I really don't get why this is no more Wutai. Oh, no, I'm sorry, no more Wutai because the Wutai have been eliminated. Don't listen to me. I thought it meant no more Wutai and that, I don't know, I'm not paying attention. I'm really tired, guys. I just finished streaming for, not just finished, I did a really long block for a Nintendo project, and I went to sleep late, and I'm recording like first thing after waking up. But anyway, yeah, we get a flare materia out of that, but this is a mastered flare materia with magic plus 30, so yay. The point being, I'm tired, but that's going to do it for this. We finished up the In Search of What mission tree in the Great Cavern of Wonders, and in the next episode, we're going to go back to the story, because now we can build flower carts. Anyway, this has been Several Told For with Crisis Core Mission videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.